So what is atypical depression? Atypical depression is not atypical at all. It's the kind of depression that all of us women have. It is associated more with PMS, PMDD, premenstrual syndrome, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, seasonal affective disorder. It is when you feel like you're eating too much, you're sleeping too much, you're tired, and you have leaden paralysis is what it feels like in your legs. And so that's why people sit on a couch so much when they're depressed. It feels like you can't get up. Also, along with this comes rejection sensitivity, which is super important to know because it's not really that everybody hates you or everybody's mean. There's rejection sensitivity is a big symptom of this kind of depression, which is not, again, atypical, but is just called atypical in contrast to melancholic, which is when you don't eat and don't sleep. Now, there's another important symptom of atypical depression called I forget what it's called, but your emotions respond to positive events. So your mood is not down all the time. This is why some people don't get diagnosed. If something good happens, your mood will go up. So if your kid comes home and says, I got a part in the play, you do feel happy, but it's just very temporary, and then your mood goes back down. So a lot of people think that this means that they're not really depressed, and maybe it's just their marriage. Maybe their husband really sucks. This is more in women, which is why I'm saying it like this. Maybe your husband really sucks. Maybe it's your career. Maybe it is, but most likely it's atypical depression. And if you remember these same symptoms of sitting around, eating too much, you can never lose weight, you can't get up in the morning, you never really feel good, because when your social pain goes up, your physical pain goes up. So your migraines feel worse, your back pain feels worse, your IBS feels worse. It's harder to exercise. You don't have the energy. This is really genetic, just like most things. So if you remember your mother, your grandmother, your aunt, your sisters are like this, probably you're the same way. Now, some men can have these symptoms as well, although they usually have the melancholic symptoms, which is when they stop eating, stop sleeping, and their mood does not respond to positive events. But they could have this kind as well. So think about this deeply. Does this resonate with your experience? If so, you may want to talk to your provider about whether in fact you are depressed. Depression can respond to both medication and therapy, especially together. So sometimes depression does not respond to therapy because it's so biological, but therapy can still help you figure out how to cope with it and how to deal with other stressors in your life, even if these symptoms still stay for a phase, or until they're treated with medication, or until the season changes, or until you change in your menstrual time of the month, etc. Hopefully this clears some stuff up about depression.